For some reason, in my little town, these weird rally things have started being a popular thing. This is the second one, and if you don't know, like, where I live is like super small, right? Nobody. If your rally is coming to my fucking hometown, it's probably not doing too fucking hot. When you think of a rally, you may think of like big names like Hooligan or something coming out, or some big, you know, cannonball, popular big rally, but it's sort of these no-name groups that almost seem like one step above a tax fraud. This one's main YouTube channel had like, it was something like 80 subscribers or something. It's very small, and their biggest videos are like 500 views on the max. Yet it's all these luxury-ish cars, and wrapped them, which, Jesus Christ, the wraps need to go away. These weird like treated metal shine things. They belong more on like a fucking CSGO knife than a car, if you ask me. But I don't hate them, but it's just, you know, and I'm not trying to dog these guys. You know, anybody willing to come out to a small town for strange-ish reasons even. You know, I mean, hey, you want to come out and give people something to do? I mean, there's a car show going on somewhere. Apparently, I can't find it. I've been driving around. This is my town, all right? I'm struggling. And I've kind of come up on top of a parking garage here just to try. And I'm going to walk out and try to get a bird's eye view. This one's called G-Force. So they all have G-Force, like in big fucking letters on the car, which I don't know how you would fucking do to your car, especially if it's something like I think they had like an old McLaren, old Lamborghini. It's not, I mean, it's not a big rally. The listing said 8 to 12 cars, I think it was, and there's no big parking lot in downtown Pikeville. It's really strange because I don't know where it's gonna be. So apparently they're being escorted down here. I don't know what that means, but at 6:30, and it is currently on my cracked phone 6:19. Free admission. There's some food vendors coming out. I'm fat, so that was good enough for me to drive down. Cars and food, and you've pretty much got me. Try to give you reference for how small the town is. You can see just up here, and absolutely nothing. You can hear something, motorcycle probably. There's a Hellcat. Yeah, you can see, just, I mean, middle of nowhere. And I'm supposed to have some fellers meeting me. I don't know if they're actually coming, or if I'm just sort of waiting on nobody here. Definitely feels strange out today because there's never anything going on here, and there's not really anything huge going on here today, but it's definitely more lively. And I hate to be the fucking weird guy talking into a camera, so I'm trying not to be up here completely fucking alone. But just try to look off the edge, and if we can resist the urge to fucking jump off, then we will maybe see some people. And this is like the big part of my town too. It's got the fire department coming in. Some sort of movement. Rescue kayak. Oh, there's something. It's a Honda with a wrapped hood. I've seen enough. Ooh, there's some cars out there. Some old like Corvettes, I think. Okay. did you? I couldn't ever figure out where to park. It ain't real obvious where in the world they're going.
Well, they live. We didn't either. When we was walking over here, they had a bunch.
Yeah, by the time we walked over here, they started letting us.
Yeah, just letting our cars in the
Yeah, I've been here for a while. Okay, so, well, I'm on my way back now. I mean, it wasn't awful. It's kind of what I expected. So as you've seen in the video, they all kind of parked down one street, which isn't a big street anyway, normal downtown road. It's a nice little area there because there's some shops and the road's made of brick. It's kind of neat, whatever. But it really made it cramped, so there's just this line of cars basically down on one lane. There was no public car show, which really sucked. I wanted to see some local cars. I mean, you could drive around and, you know, guys that parked their show cars, or, you know, coolish cars had been set around town, but there was really nowhere. There was some really cool cars there that I didn't even get to see, I'm sure, because it was just them rally guys. What did they do? They pulled in, revving their engines up. Okay, it's loud. They had the little smoke canisters out the window, and they like popped a fucking confetti, like them fucking things you get at dollar store that, you know, can pop off. I mean, it was kind of to be expected. This one seemed even a little lower than the other, and I swear that one Aston Martin I'd seen at the other show, and I didn't get a close look at it, but it looked like he had either wrapped or painted over a decal, so it kind of had this, like, what I remember being yellow accents on the car buried under another wrap or paint. I think it was a wrap. I don't know why the fuck you would wrap over a decal. So it had this weird look to it. I don't know if it has intention. There was like one barbecue place. I didn't try it. A little bit of a line around it. It looked like a bigger event than it really was, just because of the density of the street. There's really nowhere to go, so everything is really congregated and congested into one area. Yeah, but you know, I mean, props to those guys for stopping by. I mean, I didn't talk to any of them, but you know, they didn't seem like a bunch of dicks, at least. I mean, a lot of them were just standing around. I don't know, I don't really know who is who. If you made it this far, thank you. This is probably gonna be my last video. And I don't really know if that means forever or just for probably at least a year. So in about a week I leave for Army boot camp. Now I will be coming home, it's National Guard, but that's already like a year, and then I got shit to do once I get home, and I'm trying to sign all these officer contracts and just a whole bunch of bullshit. So it's kind of hard to know where I'll be. But thanks to everybody that followed the channel for this long, and hopefully one of these days I get to make another video. Thanks for watching.